Once again, Victor Wembanyama flew to New York from Paris, and yesterday that happened. Today, he's in the Big Apple, his first stop before the NBA draft coming up on Thursday night.
He obviously is an incredible basketball player. It's been pointed out that he's not just good at all the usual aspects of the game, like scoring, rebounding, blocking shots, but he's also one of those guys who comes to town with those intangibles, things that don't show up on the stat sheet, and that is why every team in the league wanted to have him. Spurs get him. Another thing, he's only 19, and you can tell he is soaking up all the attention when he landed in New York yesterday, and he's earned it coming to the States. There was a throng of fans looking for pictures and autographs, even a guy wearing a Spurs jersey. It's only going to get bigger and better for that young guy. But first things first, he has to get drafted by the Spurs on Thursday night, make it official, and then the fun and the work will begin.
And if you want the fun part, you want a place to watch that draft happen, we have a few. The AT&T Center is even hosting an official NBA draft watch party. That event is free, but you still need a ticket to get in. The Pearl is hosting a watch party under the shade structure near the Boiler House. And of course, a lot of local bars are hosting watch parties. They include the Rue Pub, the Friendly Spot, and the Dooryard. The Dooryard? I don't know where that is. The Dooryard. I'm not cool. All right. More about these watch parties is available at ksat.com. I'm not supposed to talk too much. Our producer's mad at me.
Speaking of excitement, SA Live.
Don't feel bad. That happens to Mike all the time.
That's true. And hey, we got a great place to go to dinner and get some really good food if you want to watch that draft.
Yes, Stefan Bauer, chef from Rebelle, is here, and you have a tip for cooking seafood correctly.
I do. I got a couple tips, and we got a nice recipe as well.
Okay. What is the main thing when it comes to cooking seafood?
Okay, keep it simple.
Okay.
Or KISS. And you can,
yes.
Everybody knows what that is.
Keep it simple and simpler. So.
Yeah, keep it simple.
And we're making a really simple but tasty tuna tartare dish.
Right. And of course, the Board couple has some great summer wines that pair. What?
Yes, they do. They pair great with just about anything. And thinking of great things to drink, Jen is out there at Prime.
That is right. So if you're looking for a healthier option to cool off this summer and also get all.
Welcome back. Temperatures are now in the mid-90s. Heat indices are racing upwards. We're forecasting to be up around 105 today. That would be a record. Good news here through all of this, all these triple digits you see there is a chance for storms tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. We'll keep our fingers crossed for some rain, and maybe it cools us down just a little bit, guys.
We can only hope. Thank you.
I don't know that I'd like tuna tartare, but I do like saying it. I think it's kind of a cool thing to say.
You would like tuna tartare because it's food. And
well, there you go.
If you do it
and
right.
It is tuna tartare. SA Live starts right
now.
And today on SA Live, we're putting our healthy summer vibes with cold, fresh pressed juice, acai bowls, and more from a local juicery.
Plus, what are your kids reading this summer? There are free summer learning programs from the San Antonio Public Library, and we checked them out.
And wines for summertime. Sounds like a party to me. Pick the perfect wine with a little help from your local expert.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Ooh, speaking of wine, thank you, Avery.
Don't mind if we you know what? This is what I'm talking about.
I'm liking this here.
Did we get a raise?
I don't know, but cheers. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuna Tartare Tuesday.
Indeed.
I'm Fiona Gorstiza.
And I'm Mike Osterhage.
Our first guest today is from the premier downtown seafood restaurant located in the historic St. Anthony Hotel.
Seafood what?
Restaurated. I combined like 3 words, Mike. It's
Have some more wine. Executive Chef Stefan Bowers. You're in trouble now with it. So we haven't even started drinking yet. From Rebelle is here. He's the gentleman that brought the wine. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
That. Okay, what are we making today? Because this looks absolutely delicious.
Okay, we're making a signature dish from Rebelle. It's a ahi tuna tartare with fattoush salad and a sumac vinaigrette.
Okay.
So
this is what we started with, that beautiful ahi tuna.
That is the number one ahi tuna right there.
Okay, it doesn't get any better than that, right?
Can't get any better than that in these parts.
In fact, this is one of the most popular dishes, right?
Yes, this is.
Now, what's a fattoush salad?
A fattoush salad is an Eastern Mediterranean vegetable salad that usually consists of anything that's within season, but primarily bell peppers, tomatoes, sometimes radishes, sometimes a little bit of green onion.
Stuff
But
that
here,
you can grow in your garden.
anything you can grow in your garden. In this case, we're using all these really fresh vegetables that are right now in season in San Antonio. We've got the fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, a little bit of hot pepper. Just dumped in the bell peppers, and then we add breadcrumbs. So one of the key components of a fattoush salad is that there's pita in it because it's Eastern Mediterranean. We get a lot of sourdough over here, so we just kind of do a little bit of, twist on the recipe by adding sourdough breadcrumbs in there, which gives it the crunch that people love.
And
then that is the sumac vinaigrette, and you can spoon in about 3 big fat spoonfuls of that in there.
Okay.
And sumac is the primary ingredient, which is a berry that grows on the plant and has a really high citrus flavor.
And so this is someone's very favorite dish, and whose favorite dish is this?
This is Pop's favorite dish. He's been ordering it. We've had it on the menu when I had a restaurant called Feast back in the day, and now it's over at Rebelle, and he orders about 2 per time. Sometimes we wonder if they're 2 for himself, but,
Coach Pop,
but they probably are. I mean, there's really very few gourmands like Pop in the city, and he loves it, and he's chastised me for taking it off the menu at times, but now it's back.
I'm almost inclined to just use this big spoon to eat it.
Yes,
I will.
here.
Yes.
You have this.
I will
You have
try
this.
that.
But it pairs very well with.
So we've got a muscadet here from the Loire Valley. It's got nice citrus notes, grapefruit, lemongrass, and it goes really well with this. And then don't forget the little bit of herb at the end. We'll throw on that thyme at the end and give it some nice herbaceous, yeah.
And you said, talking about fresh, all the vegetables are, because this is, the seafood's flowing in daily, but then the vegetables are right down the road, right?
Yes, all of these vegetables are grown by Linda and Larry Starnes out of Beebe, Texas, who we've been working with for about 8 years. They're both in their 70s, and they both, in my opinion, grow the best vegetables that you can get. There's a lot of restaurants here that are local restaurants that use them and thrive from it.
Okay, so, well.
Perfect for summer because it is nice, it is cool, it is crunchy, so very good, and the colors too are fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, and you have 3 seafood cooking tips, and the first is?
Well, the first is keep it simple. Anything with seafood, you don't want to just drench in heavy sauces or add too much of, honestly, it's easy. You make it easy on yourself by cooking it. Let it shine through. The second one is, if you're going to buy seafood in San Antonio, you pretty much have to buy it Central Market. Right. You can go to Groomers. That's where we get this tuna from. So you can get a really nice, selection of very fresh seafood there. But talk to your seafood, the person behind the counter. Find out what's up. When did that seafood arrive? How long has it been sitting behind the shelf? And I don't know, what's the third one? I've mentioned it, but
pick your favorite item. Keep things simple.
Yeah, pick favorite item, cook it with salt, acid, and your fat of choice.
And also never overcook.
never overcook.
Better undercook than
Don't
overcook.
overcook it. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like overcooking this piece of fish to well is somewhat of a little bit of it's a crime.
And some of the other some of the other things on your menu?
Okay, we have an amazing menu right now. We've got a black and red fish, which is really popular on the menu. That comes with a mokshu, that's crab, and a lot of vegetables with it, with a red bell pepper sauce. We've got these king crab legs that are extremely popular. They're split king crab legs. Very few restaurants do that in the city. We serve it with a caramelized garlic butter with Parmesan. We've also got some old favorites from Feast, like the lamb kebabs, the mussels and green harissa. We've got an amazing cioppino. I grew up in the Bay Area, so we bring that to the table here. And just numerous other dishes that we try to bring in that are super fresh. And we got a great oyster program.
And located right there in the historic St. Anthony Hotel.
With complimentary valet.
Can't beat
Don't
that.
have to fight parking.
All right, for more information on Rebelle, just head to our website, salive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
Okay, I think I'm answering this question before I ever put it, as far as a good meal that you would splurge on. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to ask the chef this first of all, because this is our social question for the day. A meal that you would splurge on, either money-wise or calorie intake or anything like that. What would it be?
Okay, so I really like Shiro. I think a lot of the chefy guys out there love Shiro for sushi. And then when I want comfort food, I go to J. Alexander's.
Just good old steak.
I do 3 martinis and a French
No
dip
judgment here.
and a French dip, and I'm good to go.
3 martinis and a French dip.
Yeah.
I like that. Sounds like a country western song from Texas. 3 martinis and a French dip. So.
So let us know, what's your favorite meal to splurge on? Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and you may see your answer a little later in the show.
All right, well, from delicious summer foods to some really delicious summer sips.
Our Jen Tobias Strusky is out at a local juicery, keeping us cool and healthy this summer. Hey there, Jen, what are you mixing up?
That's right, cool and healthy at the same time. It doesn't get any better than that. And we know how hot it is out there. You can't even step out, right? Well, you can get all that and more healthy options here at Primal Juice and Smoothies. Liz joins me now. Joe's also with me. He's going to help me with some acai bowls. Liz, let's first talk about what makes this place so special.
So all our ingredients are fresh, made to order. We don't prep anything beforehand. So if you come in, you're not going to get something that's been sitting in the refrigerator for a few days. It's done fresh right in front of you, or they're cold pressed juicers. We customize everything. So if you have allergies or sensitivities, we could omit or add or whatever you request. We pretty much anything that you'd like, we have available.
This one right here that we're showing is your favorite. Tell
Yes.
me why it's so important. Also healthy, right? It's healthy.
So all this fruit is what is in this juice, and it covers almost 100% of your nutrients and vitamins for the day.
Wow. And you said you had cayenne pepper and cheese
So
seeds.
my special recipe, which like I said, we customize. So I add cayenne pepper for that extra burn, and chia seeds to help with digestion.
All right. Well, that's one of many options, and we're going to talk more smoothies later in the show. But now, acai bowls. All right, I'm with the master of acai bowl making, right? All right, so he's going to make his look beautiful, and then I'm going to jump in too. But let's talk about the different options that you have.
So
All right,
acai is also one of our like superfoods. We have different recipes that you could choose from. He's going to make the tropical bowl, and then the peanut butter crumble. But you also have the option to customize, which is you're doing. You can pick whatever fruits you'd like, granola, coconut flakes, cacao nibs. So again, all healthy options, especially like when you bring your kids, instead of that extra sugar, it's all natural sugars.
I'm watching him.
An easy meal or a quick snack for the kids.
What do you need, Joe? You good? Okay. Yes. Okay. So then we can add some more food.
So you could also do like coconut flakes for that extra sweetness, especially for the kids.
Now my daughter loves acai bowls, and if you're kiddos, if you're watching at home and they haven't tried them, I do recommend it. And this is really like a whole meal, right?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah. And then you also have, while I finish this off, for the kids, because we mentioned the kiddos, and when I really love what you guys have over here, which they are. Tell me about these.
So these are our popsicles. It's actual fresh juice that you juice, and it's just frozen, no added sugars. Instead of buying them, frozen pops from the stores, it's just orange juice. We have watermelon with lime. And again, so that's all natural, no added sugar.
Very, very nice to have that
And
option.
it's a good way for your kids to get that vitamin C that they need instead of, the gummies or that.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad that you guys have that, and your bowl is looking really good over there. Joe, look at that. Oh, so he's adding some honey too. So all these different healthy ingredients, and you can customize, like you said, which
Yes.
is kind of what I did here.
Yes.
We're going to work on that one next, and also in the second half of the show, we are going to talk about the juice packs that you can get here and what makes them different than other juice places, which I think is really cool, but you'll have to stick around to find out exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm going to dive in here now. All right, Liz, thank you so much. Joe, you're doing great. Okay, better than me. Fiona, Mike, back to you.
I love acai bowls like that.
Acai.
Yes.
Sorry, it's just fun to say.
Okay.
For more information on Primal Juice, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
One more time.
Acai.
Thank you very much. Right on cue. When SA Live continues with the perfect pairing for your summer meal, we visit the local wine and charcuterie experts at the Board Couple.
Keep your kids learning this summer with free activities from the San Antonio Public Library. We check them out. That's next on SA Live.
Okay, We do play around a lot in some of the commercials, and so Ted on camera and some others decided to recreate the scene from Titanic with Legos.
Yeah, if that's Jack, he should be holding on to the edge of the raft, which I still think if she moved over, okay, they both could have fit.
Linda, what do you think?
I'm with Fiona. I think there was plenty of space on that door. Look at all this space.
Look at all that space.
She's just being selfish.
Easily moved over.
For real.
Balanced him on there.
That's a whole other show. Linda
Lopez, Children's Services Librarian with the San Antonio Public Library, joins us with books and activities.
But they get an A for their creativity,
They do.
and that's what this is all about, right?
Yes, of course. We want children to make that fun, that connection to fun, right? Make those memories, have ownership of their creations, have ownership of the library. We want them to use their imagination, step away from the screen and create.
Okay, all right, so we've lost Mike.
Right.
Okay,
That's fine.
he's busy. He's busy
busy creating. It's okay.
So we've
Thank
got
you.
a few crafts,
Yes,
right? All right, and
we
Mike's
do.
already tackling the Legos.
Yes, and we do have Lego challenges. If you come to any of our branches, it's the most popular, I would say, program. We also have paletas that you can use to create for process art. As you can see, Fiona created her own little paleta with SA Live. And then we have a grab and go snail that lots of libraries have grab and go kits, right? So this one, they just have to add the little antenna and face if they want to create their own little snail.
And like you were talking about,
Yes.
pretty much there's a pile of Legos,
Yes.
no instructions, go at it.
Yes.
How is this so important for kids?
So this helps them with cognitive thinking skills, right? Step outside of the box. You have these 3D little Legos. Here's a bunch of them. What can you create with that? Right? A lot of times we pigeonhole kids and tell them, this is how you're supposed to play it. This is what you're supposed to do. But why? Give them something and they're going to figure it out.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Or they'll create brand new rules and and something else.
Right. We want them to make a connection with what they're doing. Right? It matters. This moment matters.
And also, and the big thing a lot of times, because everybody's just playing with screens, the fine motor skills too.
Exactly, right? We have fine motor skills that they're developing. Right? So Summer with SAPL is happening right now, all the way to the end of July. And you can go to any branch and pick up a free book for kids ages 0 through 12. And as librarians, we love reading, right? So we want children to also love reading. So we're giving that free book so that they can build their library as well.
Now, this is not a drop-off program, right?
No, this is not a drop-off program, but please come and enjoy as a family. You know, whatever your family is or looks like, please come in. And the best part is that all these programs are free, right, for anybody to come.
And anybody can check them out, of course, online, right?
Yes, you can check them out online on mysapl.org, mysapl.org, and you can see which library or which program fits the best for you and your family.
Like my palette. See? Yeah? You like that?
Oh, yes, very nice. It matches your shirt.
Oh, it does. I didn't even think about that.
It does match your shirt.
Now, since it is not a drop-off,
Correct.
can parents dig into the Legos too, maybe?
They
and play with your kids?
They can dig into the Legos, and at a lot of the branches, we will display your creation.
Just bring your child with you.
That's your ticket to get in. Then you can play with Legos.
Yes, please bring your children, right? Because that's what we're here for. But it's open for everybody, but please bring your child.
And maybe that will also encourage parents to sit down, put the phone down, play a little bit, read a book to
Right.
the kids.
Be together.
Yeah. Have that fun little time that is so fleeting at times.
Yes, because it goes fast, doesn't it?
Okay. And of course, it also allows them to kind of learn about themselves and their own creative processes, right, along the way? Okay.
And this is at every single branch library. Do they have different activities, or are they all the same?
No,
or?
we do. They, just like we have a variety of libraries, we have a variety of crafts and programs. Especially this summer with SAPL, we have paleontologists coming. We have Sama, I know, a paleontologist. Yes. We have Parks and Rec who's coming to talk about different things as well. All sorts of things for San Antonio to come and enjoy.
So best thing to do is what? Just go online and find times, places, what the crafts are, what the activities
In our
are?
events calendar, yes.
Okay.
That is the easiest to find dates, times, and programs that you can enjoy.
And free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we do have free Wi-Fi, yes. But we're trying to step outside of that, right? We're trying to create.
And this just goes on through, what, the end of August?
The end of July.
The end of July.
The end of July.
Okay,
yes.
so just another month and a half to do all this. So.
To do all those programs. But we also have the Legos throughout the year.
What is it, Mike?
What did you make?
What did you make?
Yes.
Yes.
It would be a multi-story place with lots of good views. Multi-story building.
Very nice.
And this is where you park underneath there.
Very nice.
Thank you
very
very
nice.
much.
Good imagination. Okay. All right, it's your line.
It
Or
is.
It's my line.
Hi, go ahead.
For more information on San Antonio Public Library, head to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
All right, whether you're looking to help out your immunity system or your metabolism, we have shots here at Primal Juice and Smoothies. Also, we're going to tell you about the amazing juice package they have and what makes it different from other places. Stick around.
Plus, get a great deal on roof repair and upgrade this summer with solar energy. It's time to utilize that hot South Texas sun.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, of course, the heat is blazing and our AC units are on full blast here in South Texas. So, what if you didn't have to pay your electric bill for 6 months? Tell me more, please. Dwayne Charping, founder and CEO of Roof Fix, and Daniel Trevino, the president, are here to tell us how that can happen. Gentlemen, welcome. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Summer gets expensive to stay cool, but you've got a solution for that, right?
Absolutely. It does pay not to rent your electricity, because right now what we're doing, and you know, we call this the proof in the pudding. Mm-hmm. We have showed that our clients, we can offset and totally eliminate their utility bill, client after client after client.
So we've got an example of that right here, and we've got a still picture of it as well. Yes. And it is a utility bill which has now gone to basically just about what, zero?
Yeah. $0. That's it.
All right. Now, you said though that it takes a while to get this installed, just because of all the red tape.
You know, there is a process. That's perfect to say, Mike, red tape, right? Mm-hmm. And it's taken months to get through that red tape, but we are going to pay. You can get instant savings. I mean, it's getting hotter and hotter. The utility crisis bills are at the most expensive. Through carbon credits and rebates that we have achieved, we're able to pay your utility bills until your solar's installed. That is absolutely the most exciting thing that I can share with people, is if you're getting real expensive utility bills, not only we're going to eliminate those utility bills, but we're going to pay those utilities until it gets installed.
So even if I can't get this and all the permits and everything until October,
you get every month.
You get it. And you've got a bunch of different systems to choose from, right?
That's exactly right. So I think we're showcasing online, just on TV here, the Timberline Solar Shingle. That's a roof and solar shingle. It's the first and only solar shingle that's produced in Texas, and we're the only ones that are showcasing here in Texas. But you also have traditional solar. That looks kind of like the big screen TVs. And what most people are used to is that Tetris look, maybe a jack-o'-lantern smile, where it's kind of all over the place. The best part about Roof Fix is that we're a roofing contractor first. So we take advantage of first making sure that roof is properly inspected, relocating pipe jacks and vents, and then when we do install that solar, it looks symmetrically beautiful. So we're doing form and function.
Okay, so some people say, well, you just want to take both, or do both, but why is that so important though, to have the solar and the roof as one company?
Well, you know, it only makes sense when you have a roofing company doing solar, because we're going to cover both. Everything's going to have a 25-year warranty on labor and material, putting no liability on the homeowner. There's not going to be no bickering if it's installed or mounted wrong, because as being a roofer, we're going to make sure that roof is right, and we're going to warranty the roof with the solar.
Okay.
So the common denominator here is that your roof is part of the solar system, right? All solar is being installed on a roof. Your roof is the common denominator. So why not take advantage of making sure that roof's inspected first? And by the way, the sun's going to shine on your roof whether there's solar on it or not, right? The sun's shining on your roof right now. Right. And if there's not solar, it still could be producing energy.
Okay. And also by having one company, that's so two different companies are going, well, no. They did that. No, they did that.
That's right. Yeah, that's what you're pointing. That's right.
And that's special. Once again, you sign up now. sign on the dotted line, you start paying the electric bill.
We start paying
until
the
that gets put in.
utility bill that day. Plus, I mean, we didn't even talk about the 30% tax credit.
That's right.
And we have a $500 rebate that could go towards upgrades if you decide you want to do a backup battery with your solar. I am telling you, the options are endless.
Okay,
right now.
RoofFix San Antonio will pay your electric bill for 6 months if you go solar with them today. Just call 210-454-2400. And for more information, of course, visit the website, rooffixsa.com. Gentlemen, good seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool off with an agua fresca with a healthy twist. We'll tell you the secret ingredient that gives this one a kick. That's next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's another extremely hot day in San Antonio, but we may have a good way for you to cool off and, of course, keep you healthy at the same time.
Yep, Jen Tobias Trusky is back out there at Primal Juice, and this time she's mixing things up with a juice cleanse and chilling out with a refreshing smoothie. Hey, Jen.
That's right, all the things. They have so many great options and they're healthy and, yes, like you said, refreshing. We need that right now. So let's start off with the juice packs that they have. You saw some of these earlier in the show, but let's talk about what makes them so different. Liz and Joe back out here with me. Liz, what makes these packs so different than other juice places?
So our Primal packs are good for a year. So you could order one every day, you could order 3 a day. Everything's done, like I said, fresh. So a lot of juicing in our area, they call them detoxes.
Yes.
And when you're detoxing, you'll get like the sugar headaches, the withdrawal headaches, and then you can't complete your detox, and then you wasted all that money or all that juice has gone to waste.
Yes.
So most of your nutrients, most of our juices, the nutrients that you're gonna get, the most benefits are within the 3 days.
Okay.
So with our Primal packs, you have the option of ordering them how you'd like them, and they're good for a year. So if you say you want to do a detox or a cleanse, and you get it day 2 and it's just too much, well, you didn't waste that money. You could wait a week, a few days, and then start up and ordering however you'd like them.
I love that because it's all in the system. So
Yes.
like you mentioned, you can stop by and get one, maybe wait a few days, get another. They keep track of it, right, Joe? And you have these little shots here as well.
And we
Tell me about
also
this.
have our metabolic burn shots. It's an extra calorie burn boost. And then our immunity boost shots, which helps with the immune system. So again, this one has like cayenne pepper, pineapple, black pepper, turmeric to help with inflammation. And then this, again, to fight off the bugs during the winter and the fall.
Stay
Allergies.
healthy. Yes. Okay, I love that. And you guys are here to help if someone comes in and they look at the menu, right? And
Yes.
they're like, I don't know what to get. They can say, Joe, what's your favorite, right? Speaking of, let's talk about the smoothies, because I know some of you guys, some of the people here have their favorites. We'll start with this one, and then we'll come back to this in a little bit.
So Joe's favorite is the oatmeal cookie, which is our healthy version, again, of a smoothie. So it has granola, banana, coconut flakes, honey, peanut butter, and it literally tastes like an oatmeal cookie.
Gosh, okay, that looks amazing. And this one?
Our Nana Berry, which is our kids' favorite, which is just bananas and fresh strawberries.
Oh, that sounds great. All kids would like that. I think my son would love that. And then this one?
And our Crazy Cocoa, that's a good post-workout one. It has that peanut butter, black cocoa powder, and bananas.
Okay, and Joe, I'm gonna put a straw for you so you can join me and try that one, because I'm now gonna try this one. Tell us what the secret ingredient. This is an agua fresca, by the way.
That's a healthy agua fresca, no added sugar. It's watermelon, beet juice, lemon, apple, and the special ingredient is a jalapeno.
Aha. Oh, but it's just the right amount.
Yes.
It's the right amount. And what is the benefit of the jalapeno?
So it helps with energy, hydration, that extra burn.
So good.
Yes.
And the beets, of course.
Yes,
all
the
healthy
beets. So it's
nutrients.
cardiovascular health as well.
That is really delicious, and like you said, because we know we can find aguas frescas around town, but they have the sugar, right?
Yes.
Now they're refreshing, but if you want to avoid the sugar, this
Yes.
is a great option. All right, and so people can come by. You have 2 locations.
Yes, our Blanco location and our Bandera location.
Okay, Liz, thank you so much. Do you want to join us? Here, I'm going to give you a smoothie too.
Thank you.
All right, let's do one last cheers, all 3 of us. Thanks
Cheers.
for hanging with us, guys. Fiona,
We want to join you too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that one you're sipping right there, Jen, looks
Here.
really good.
Okay,
thank
got
you.
it. Thank you.
It really is. Sending you love through the camera, yes.
I feel it.
Yes. Tastes great. Yeah, see, I can.
Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
All right, for more information on Primal Juice, you know what to do. There it is on your screen. Head to our website, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
Right down there on the screen. Yeah. All right, still to come, it is wine and luxury charcuterie boards made accessible to everyone. We chat with the board couple about summer wines and upcoming events.
Plus, if you're looking for a new hangout spot with music, there's a place close to home that you can escape to this summer. Welcome back to SA Live in beautiful historic Market Square.
Did you ever watch Star Trek? Remember the transporter? You can go from one spot to another. Jen has transported herself from the juice place all the way out to a really fun spot out there.
That's amazing!
See, this is my tie-in. Blanco outside 1604, and we hear they have great food out there and live music. Hey, Jen.
She's so fast.
Yes, I am. And by the way, this place has Sunday brunch, so perfect for Father's Day coming up. But live music on the patio. They have an Airbnb. And wow, look at this cake. It's scratch-made chocolate cake that they're known for. And Leah Sutton joins me now. Chef Sutton, I'll call her that, to tell me more. Hello.
Hi, yes.
Thanks for having us today.
Welcome out here. So this is our scratch-made dark chocolate cake. And I use a cocoa buttercream to frost it with here. And as you can see, and then we serve it right here with our raspberry puree. It is amazing and has become a staple out here, really.
Wow, it looks amazing. And you said this is a raspberry?
A raspberry puree on the chocolate
I'm definitely going to try that here in a minute. But we are standing on the patio where you can enjoy live music. So tell me about this space here.
Yeah, so this is our outdoor patio. We do live music on this stage right here. Artists come out Thursday through Sunday. And people can come out and dance, enjoy the music, enjoy some of our scratch food.
Yes, speaking of food, what else is on the menu? Because believe me, this chocolate cake looks delicious, but I know you said you're also known for the burgers and you have steaks and all the things.
We have all sorts of stuff out here. So as I said, we are a scratch kitchen. We use local beef from Dean and Peel. So our burgers are local, our ribeyes are local. We hand cut all of our ribeye steaks in-house. And we also use the scraps and make a really gooey, yummy ribeye melt sandwich.
Sounds amazing.
Yes, we hand cut our onion rings and they are hand battered to order and melt in your mouth, delicious.
Wow, I also saw, what was it, brisket, grilled cheese.
Oh yeah, we have our brisket grilled cheese, we have brisket fries, and the brisket is made in-house, as well as our pulled pork. We have our pulled pork nachos that are a huge hit with our unique pico.
Got it, okay, and what a gorgeous space you have out here for people to come get away and enjoy. There's also an Airbnb on the property. Tell me about that.
So we have the casita over here on the property. You can book it on Airbnb.com. It is original to the property here. So William Specht himself lived in that house. It's over 100 years old.
Wow.
So it's on Airbnb. People use it to rent out for whenever they book our venue for their events. So we have like a bridal suite and a groom suite in there as well. We have the event venue over here. We have it's an old cotton gin. It's been turned to the venue. So there's a stage and a bar in there as well as a pavilion area, and then we have our open green space, the garden that we call it here.
Yes.
We have flowers. We have a butterfly garden over there.
I saw
we have
those
a chicken
too, right?
coop. Yes, we have two butterfly gardens. So great space for you to come out and have a great time. Bring the kids, bring the whole family.
Yes, the kids can run around. That's always a thing for moms, right? Are they going to have time to play while we enjoy our food?
And it's fenced, so you don't have to worry about them running away.
There you go. You get it. You get it, right? Yes. And brunch is happening as well on Sundays.
So on Sundays we are open from brunch from 10 to 4. So we have live music during that time, and we'll be featuring our ribeye this Father's Day. We have our 12-ounce ribeye and we have a 32-ounce ribeye. They are flame grilled. and cooked to perfection.
32 ounces. Has anybody eaten that?
Yes, we do. We have regulars that come in and get it every week.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
Kudos to them. All right. For more information, again, Specs, Texas, just 20 minutes north of Loop 1604 off Blanco Road. They have a bar and grill, live music on the patio Thursday through Sunday, an Airbnb casita, and an events venue, as you heard all the information. Now, if you need more information, you can just give them a call, 830-438-1888, or visit the website specs.com.
Impress your friends this summer with your wine knowledge and even learn how to make a beautiful charcuterie board. We take a look at the workshops happening with the Board Couple. That's next on SA Live.
It's heating up here in South Texas. If you're looking to unwind with a glass of wine, we have local wine expert Brian Gonzalez with the Board Couple joining us now to share his picks, right? Your summer picks?
Absolutely. So these are all the summer sips that you're going to need. You can find a lot of these like in our wine club, but you can also find a lot of these at your local grocer. They're really good finds, really easy drinking. You have our Pinot Grigio. If you're not like a big wine drinker, but you like the idea of wine, this is going to be a great introductory wine to go to because it has a lot of pear notes, it's very refreshing, it's very light on the palate. Moving on to like a Sauvignon Blanc. Now Sauvignon Blanc can be grown everywhere and there's a lot of different ways that it can come out as far as the aromas on the palate. This one's from New Zealand, so you're going to get with that coastal heat, you're going to get more tropical notes, so a lot of grapefruit. So this one's a great one. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if you do. And then we have our Chardonnay over here. Now Chardonnay can be made a lot of different ways as well. This one has a little malolactic fermentation. That's a fancy way of saying there's going to be those buttery notes that you come to love, but also some nice apple on it as well. So very easy drinking.
So pear, grapefruit, apple.
You see a trend? Nice summer
I
fruits?
see what you're doing, Brian.
Everyone in the pool. And so we have bubbles. Now, I mean, that speaks volumes in itself because this Chenin Blanc Viognier blend from California does all the things for you. You know, we get asked a lot, what do I pair with cheese? Like, how do I do that whole wine and cheese thing? And I say, just go with a great white wine that you're interested in and pair it with some cheese and you'll never go wrong. It's awesome.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. And so like with our sandwiches down below, I mean, we have our pear melt that is actually mandolin sliced pear soaked in Moscato. So that's a different type of wine, but it brings out a lot of natural sugars when it gets oven baked and so perfectly pairs well, no pun intended, actually every pun intended, with the Pinot Grigio.
Pear sandwich pairs well with the pear-inspired Pinot Grigio.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then, so you have the more robust wines of the white wine. So you have your Chardonnay that'll hold up to, you know, a nice ham sandwich on steroids is what we call it because it's a nice rosemary ham with sharp cheddar, has a nice bite to it. So that Chardonnay with the buttery notes in it will be amazing.
The apple, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes, okay. And that's called the Cheesy Pig. Cute name. I love it.
Thank you. And then, so we have our Spanish Italian. We have a few different artisan sandwiches. So it's all the hits from our charcuterie boards that you can find in-house on our sandwiches. And they are intentionally made to pair with all the wines in-house. We have over 1,000 bottles and they pair beautifully.
All right. Well, of course, if you want to come out here and enjoy and take in anything from the charcuterie boards to wine to trivia night, right?
Oh,
all
yeah.
the things.
Trivia's fun.
Tell people where you're located. They can come find you.
On 2218 North Stars and More. We're in the Woodlawn Lake area, about 5 minutes from the Pearl, about 1 minute from Woodlawn Lake, and it's a great space. So come and visit.
All right. And for more information, you can head to our website. We've provided their information on SALive.com. Click the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. Brian, cheers. I didn't drink that one.
Oh, yeah, no, cheers to that.
And compliment to you, by the way, because everything you described here, I tasted, and that rarely happens.
You know what?
You are really good at what you do.
We should actually taste it then.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tomorrow on SA Live, we head back to the Old West on the Old SA Live show. We talk with two of the stars of the TV show 1883, and they chat about the hit series and how you can enjoy the wild adventure all over again.
Plus, San Antonio Proud, a local actor returns to the Alamo City with one of the biggest Broadway shows ever. Hamilton, we talk about his journey and where you can see him and the entire show live on stage. It's all tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live.
Celebrate
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Earlier, we asked you for your favorite meal that you splurge on, and Peter says spaghetti and meatballs from Olive Garden. Oh, and then never-ending breadsticks.
Yeah, nothing like my homemade torta. Ooh, yummy. I like it.
Lisa Ann says Chinese food any time of day.
Meatloaf from MK Davis on Thursdays. Yum, that sounds good.
And Sandra Scott says pot roast, red potatoes, carrots, and onions. That sounds delicious, Sandra.
Oh, just like my mom used to make. Yes, indeed.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm hungry.